First Alert team tracking clear skies live at 5, but the death toll from Helene, it's rising here in Georgia. 15 people killed in our state alone. I'm Tracy Hutchins.
And I'm Blair Miller. Helene's path left 35 people dead across 4 states. Right now, Atlanta News First Yasmina Alston is live at 5.
And Yasmina, flooding is still a serious concern in a lot of Cobb County neighborhoods.
Definitely still a concern, Tracy, especially in this community here off Paces Ferry Road in Vinings. If you look behind me, it looks like a pond of some sort, but this is actually where there was a tennis court and a green area as part of a community center in this neighborhood. It's completely flooded and has been since early this morning. Now, members of this community, they say that it typically floods when there's heavy rain, but they've never seen anything like this. We have watched as the water has come up and nearly covered mailboxes in this neighborhood. And we've also watched as people who live down this road take canoes and take paddle boats to get around and check on their neighbors. We even talked to one resident who lives not far from this area who went out and got 2 canoes, brought them back to this area, and then went to go and check on his friends. If you look back out here live right now, you can actually see that there's a family here that has their boat out on this residential street right next to a mailbox. That kind of gives you an idea of just how high that water actually is. I do want to note that since we've been here the last several hours, that some of that water has started to go back. If we want to show down here, you can see where the water was earlier today, and it has started to go back some. But of course, there's still a lot of water here. Residents saying they are definitely thankful that everyone here is safe, but they are still without power. And of course, they are not able to take their cars to get anywhere. They're just able to get from neighbor to neighbor using any sort of boat that they might have. But again, residents say this is something they've never seen before, but they are so thankful that everyone is safe. Live in Vinings, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.